Hey everybody, it's Sam with Wrestling Overtime, bringing you the results of WrestleMania 36 Night 2 on April 5th, 2020. This is gonna be your quick and easy, down and dirty, nitty gritty, just the results show, telling you who did what, and when, and where at WrestleMania. Obviously tonight's kickoff show had already been announced, and it was Natalia versus Liv Morgan. This was a decent match. Natty controlled Liv like the veteran she is until Liv surprised her with a quick change-up and won the match. It wasn't long and wasn't real interesting, but then the actual WrestleMania show opened up with Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Championship. Guys, this was an awesome match. This is one for you guys to look up. You definitely don't want to see the highlights only on this match. You want to take in the whole match. Charlotte ended up using the figure eight to get Rhea Ripley to tap, and she becomes the NXT champion for the second time. Then we got what I had predicted was going to be the kickoff match 2 weeks ago. We actually got Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley, and Lana came out with him. Now, you're going to want to listen to the Raves and Rants review podcast that I'm going to be doing right after this, because you're going to want to know what changes were made in this match. However, Aleister Black continued his winning streak, hitting the Black Mass for the win. After Lashley controlled the whole entire match, what changed? You got to listen to the Raves and Rants review podcast to find out. Then we, of course, had Dolph Ziggler with Sonya Deville by his side tonight versus Otis. Tucker couldn't get medically cleared, so Otis went it alone, and he did. Otis did the caterpillar after Mandy comes out and actually hits Dolph with a low blow, and Otis pins Dolph. And yes, I know, all of you want to know, so I will go ahead and spoil it for you. Yes, Otis got his kiss afterwards from Mandy. Then we had Edge and Randy Orton in the Last Man Standing match. I'm going to tell you, I thought this match was good. It drug a little bit, so you probably may not want to watch the whole thing. The highlights of this that WWE puts together, or ESPN, or anywhere else that you get a highlights package of, will actually probably be awesome. Because there were some really, really good spots in this match where both of them took some nice bumps and did some really nice things. However, them going all over the Performance Center was long, and it was drawn out. It ended up with Edge catching Randy Orton in a sleeper, and then making the referee stop the count long enough for him to get Randy Orton set up with the chair underneath him and to hit him in the head with a chair, doing the concerto shot that Randy Orton did to him. And then the referee started counting, and Edge won the match. Then we had Mojo Rawley coming out running, and a bunch of guys chasing him. Well, Rob Gronkowski was up on the platform, and Gronk, showing his skills, jumped off the platform and took all the guys out and ended up pinning his best friend Mojo Rawley for the 24/7 championship. Then we had Austin Theory and Angel Garza, of course with Zelina Vega, and the Street Profits for the tag team titles. We had Austin Theory getting ready, well, actually going for the pin on Dawkins, and Ford, as an illegal man, hit the frog splash to break it up, and Dawkins ended up slowly rolling over and throwing his arm over Austin Theory to win. However, after the match, Garza and Theory were beating on them, and Vega actually got into the mix and kicked Ford, and the Street Profits and Garza and Theory start fighting as Bianca Belair makes a showing and spears Vega, and then hits the kiss of death on Zelina Vega. Then we get the Fatal 5-Way match, which was an elimination match, actually, of Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Tamina, Naomi, and Bayley for the SmackDown Championship. There was no disqualification. You had to actually pin or submit someone. Tamina was eliminated first by everyone, and then Naomi soon thereafter. So basically it ended up being a double team of Sasha and Bayley versus Lacey Evans, but Bayley hit Sasha while she was trying to go after Lacey and knocked Banks out of the ring. Lacey goes to hit Bayley with her women's right, and Sasha takes it. And then Lacey actually ends up eliminating Sasha Banks, so then it was Lacey Evans versus Sasha Banks, or excuse me, Bayley at the end. Lacey was having her way, basically, and Banks came in from nowhere and hit a backstabber on Lacey Evans, allowing Bayley to pin Lacey Evans to keep her championship. And no, even though they teased it, Sasha Banks did not turn on Bayley. Then after that, they went into the Firefly Funhouse match, and you are going to want to turn. I'm trying to catch my words to say how I want to describe this in a results only show. I guess The Fiend won. I guess. It was very weird and very different. And in a way, very, very good. And in a way, very, very bad. So you are going to want to tune in to the Raves and Rants episode review, because very strange. Like I said, I guess The Fiend got the win. But anyway, the main event for tonight was Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar for the championship. An interesting match, gave us a little bit of a swerve and then came back. Drew hitting Brock with 3 claymores and ended up winning his championship, making his dreams come true. So I am going to encourage you guys. Night 2 was a lot different than night 1. You're going to want to listen to the Raves and Rants podcast review episode that I'm going to start doing immediately after putting this up. So it should be coming to you guys soon. You're going to want to hear the descriptions of a lot of what went on. It was weird and crazy. Not just the Firefly Funhouse, but it was definitely different. Anyway, you guys know that if you have any questions, comments, problems, or protests, you can hit me up on wrestlingovertime@gmail.com, and you can hit me up on Twitter and on our Facebook page at Wrestling Overtime. I will be talking to you guys soon.